evening, everybody. Premier, let me just single you out. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. Economic transformation. When I was pondering about then today, it occurs to me that if one reads through the history of almost all nations have at some point pondered this point. All nations have come through adversities, or visited upon them either by war or visited upon them by the event of attaining independence, and in our particular case, in the event of attaining liberation. As a country, we are spending a fair amount on our budget, 229 billion rands that we spend on education. What yield are we getting from that spend? Are we producing the right kind of people? Are we producing scientists, engineers, accountants, actuaries, the hardcore skills? The answer is no. There are some positives that we should not forget when we talk about, when we reflect about our economy. If you look at the stats, pre-1994, just about 60% of the population had access to water. That number now has gone to 95%. If you look at sanitation, that number was about 60%. It's now 85%. But the point I want to make, though, is that the debate has now moved on. It's no longer about communism and capitalism. The debate now is about a free market economy and state capitalism. If you look at South Africa, the unemployment rate over 20 years, South Africa, as you all know, our employment rate is around about 25%, depending on which definition you use. But what is interesting, though, in the slide, if you look at our emerging market partners, almost everybody is under 10% unemployment rate. So what are the key takeaways from that work? Visionary leadership and a common agenda by the nation. Everybody singing from the same hymn sheet. Now, we can't win if we're going to continue to have bureaucracy that prevents business from doing business. I don't remember post-1994 the Industrial Development Corporation driving any industrial development of note, as they did pre-1994. Whereas the ITC has got its name, Industrial Development Corporation, for a reason. For a reason. So I know, guys, don't tell Jeff that I said this. So, in conclusion, is that we've been in this game, South Africa has been in the state capitalism game. It's nothing new. All we need to do now is to just make sure that we all are singing from the same hymn sheet. A lot of the problems that we have is because a lot can be said about the management and leadership that we have in those